What's up? Alright. Welcome, everybody. Still that guy, Jake, Ricky, Stacy, Wise Donkey, and Tina. Welcome back. Alright. We got one package tonight and a couple of builds. Two builds, but I'm actually thinking they might go kind of quickly. So, yeah, feel free to go and redeem the package. Anybody wants to redeem that? And otherwise I could get started. Where's my cursor? Out of stock. What? Oh shit. What? Oh, koala. Wow. Koala beat. It must have been koala. There's only one package. Koala, welcome. Alright. Let's crack this open. I need my box cutter. I don't think I have my box cutter in this room. Let's just grab this guy. Let me do it early. Oh, weird. Oh, Randy. Thank you for that. Randy, welcome. All right. So. Okay, no receipt in here, which is good. All right. So we got these, we got a bunch of necessary body soaps, body washes, yet again. I think these are pretty good. Yep. All right. So I've tried this Hinoki. This Hinoki smells really good. Yeah, but then also the Santal and the, I don't know how to pronounce this, Olibinum. I smell these at, like, I don't know, just when you go into a Credo or a Sephora or whatever. Please describe each scent. I don't know that I'm very good with this. I'll try my best. I think this is like, this one right here is supposed to be kind of like vanilla, but it's not like very, very vanilla. Still got like a, I don't know. What emotions does each scent evoke? Good. The emotion of this one is good. Alright, here's the Santal. Here's a funny thing. I think I mentioned this before, but I went to Le Labo. Yeah, this one also good. Yeah. Invokes the fifth. Yeah, so this is the Hinoki. I already know what this one smells like, and it's also, well, let me go back and check. Ah, yeah, that's really good. Also good. Are these bootleg Le Labo sets? No. This is like a sort of body company. Cells interlinked within cells interlinked with cells. Okay, which is the goodest? I don't know. I mean, I've only tried this one, and it's really good. Also, I bought these because there was like a 20% off sale for Labor Day. So, anyways, now I have enough soap for at least a little bit. Okay, so, one thing I was trying to mention was if you guys are familiar at all with Le Labo, like a fragrance, very, very high-end fragrance company. I've bought a few fragrances from them within the last month. And I think there's a big thing about how Santal 33 from Le Labo is like been like so highly acclaimed, highly revered, and it got to a point where it's just like people were so tired of it that, like, because everyone just kept wearing it, and I go to the store and I'm just like, this doesn't even smell that good. It just smells like leather and wood. But then I noticed between, because like it's just if you smell the fragrance, like the actual EDP, it's not that good. But when you go and smell like the Santal version of like Le Labo's body soap, and then when I smell the Santal version of the Necessaire soap, it's actually pretty good. I think it's just better suited as like a soap than it is as a, like, you know, just like skin fragrance. I don't know. Hey, it's just me. All right, check this out. Little bonus thing. There was a package that came in yesterday. I got a gift for Tina, and I think the decision is to keep it here because she doesn't have space. But even me, I also don't have space. But check this out. At some point, we're gonna plan to build this together. This is the Great Deku Tree Lego set, 2,500 pieces. Also, it's a 2-in-1, so the other side is like... So I think one side is for Ocarina of Time, and then the other side is for Breath of the Wild. But I don't think you get both. I think it's just that, like, you can switch which version of the tree you want based off of, like, you know, the fork in the road of pieces you decide to use. Pretty cool. Also, I recognize you can't really see the bottom of it because of how dark it is in here. I think I'm ever building this auspicious dragon, at least not in the year of the dragon. Yeah, how many pieces is that one? Randy, this one's 2,500. That seems like kind of a lot of pieces. But what's also crazy too is that, like, it's a lot of pieces, but somehow it's still, I think it's only like supposed to be like 13 by 15 or something. Which is like, that doesn't seem that big. I'm trying to find that set all year. Okay. So that's all we got. So I think we can just get started. I do have some news and notes here, but other than that, we can get started. So I think there is like something we have to do first. It's been on Amazon and Costco. You need it. So this right here is the S60 HG in reverse, is what I call it. So I want to topreify this. So that means taking out all of the PBB from this, and then after that, we're just gonna throw this into the heavy grail build. But I'm guessing maybe I should do one build at a time. But I am gonna need a bunch of trays. That's what I realize. No, it's one of those sets where if I see it in person, I'll grab it. I did end up finishing those switches. The Nixies I was working on during Big Run. I finished them yesterday. Yee, welcome. How are you? I'm chilling. Oh, just as an FYI, some news. Got some news for y'all. That night was a blur for me. The store is updated. So, the fines. There's many more fines. And actually something sold. Something sold before I even made anything remotely close to an announcement. Yeah, someone bought the macro expansion kit this morning. I think what had happened was actually, I got a notification on my phone through the shop app. Dang Keebs and CG Buen have some new arrivals. And somehow I'm on the level of Dang Keebs to be sending out these. I think it's that on the shop app, like my store is actually like, you can subscribe to it on the shop app. Yeah. So I think I'm subscribed to my own store. But yeah, I think someone must be subscribed to my store. Someone who's not me, and I think that person is the person who bought this. GMK key is yeah, I mean it's there. And also, if you so please, if you are interested. So here's the thing: if you are interested, here's what I'll say: DM me. I could probably get you a better price than what's on Shopify. But someone on Shopify might also beat you to it if they're trying to get it ASAP rather than get the best price. But if you just DM me, I will probably possibly beat the price on Shopify. Just letting you know. Anyways, a bunch of things up. ASCII R1 along with the icons, Crimson Cadet. Matsu's been up for a while. The Space Cables, White on Black, Red Cyrillic, both Space Cadet 2 bases and the icons. So like our own proxy. Yes! I say this because, well, yeah, I don't know. If this is the stream bonus, I guess. If you watch my stream and I tell you to Discord DM me because I think I can get you a better deal, it's because I think that the way that Shopify calculates shipping might be more expensive than what it actually costs. I think. I don't know. There's a chance. Also, okay, anyways, a couple of beige kits. We got Cyrillic, White on Black, got Cyrillic Beige, Classic Retro Zuyan, Dual Shot with a novelty kit as well. Kaiju, Mecha, Serica 2. This just sold out. Bento, everyone's favorite key set Bento Revival. Everyone's favorite. Oh, I also got Nuclear Data Cadet Alphas for anyone interested in Nuclear Data R1 Space Cadet Alphas. Also up for sale. Threw up the 2000 Mini PCB. I still actually need to put up... I still need to take pictures of the plates because I have what was it? Alu and PC plates for these that I'll also put up for sale. And I think I'm doing way better than even group by price. So just letting you guys know. For all of these, I think these are better than... These should hopefully be better than, like, you know, extras pricing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm also discounting a couple of these older items that haven't moved. The Falcon Alu Plate PCB, Type 60 FR4 plus PCB. A couple of these older plates for the PH60 and the Sirius. Yeah. Oh, and also some random non-keyboard related stuff. So if any of you guys need like an XLR condenser mic, I got a whole little bundle for you. And might be a little cheaper than what you can find on Amazon. Also, I have no clue who wants this. I'm partially wondering why I even bought this in the first place, but I'm taking a big loss on this if anyone's interested in buying this. Yay, Rama products. But yeah, I'm not gonna make an announcement until I take those last few pictures, because it's just those pictures that I need to take are of the two 2000 mini two 2000 mini plates, as well as the two new stickers, Fully Conscious Baby and Daddy Chill. And so I was supposed to take pictures of those today, but then I took a nap instead. One of the Mighty Killer X Rama canister back in the day, now not so much. Also, I'm gonna guess you probably wanted the 35, because no one was buying the 120. I don't even know. Probably, do you think the 120 might still be in stock? Nap. Just in time for the trial. Okay. Ah, this had the s60. I wonder if I wrote this down in my notes, in my sheets. Give me 1 second while I check that. Did you order the blockers? Oh no, not yet. But I am waiting for Korn, because I am. So funny thing is, so I mentioned to Korn, hey, if you're getting the Flip 6P by like Tuesday night, let me know so that he can like add the burgundy blockers for me. He said sure, but like, you know, I want to see if he's around. Because it's just gonna be way cheaper than the $20 shipping. But then I actually got a response back from Daring Run. And they said like, hey, like, yeah, we could send it, but it won't be through DHL. It'll just be through like Air Packet or whatever. And it'll only be $8, but just place it through the site, and then I could refund you the $12. Is what they said. So I'm just gonna check in again with I'm just gonna check in with Core. Hopefully he comes in a little bit later. E-Packet. I followed the whole Mighty Killers movement 8 years back. Good old IG days. I don't know anything about Mighty Killers. I'm gonna be honest. I just bought it because it was like, oh shit, a metal 120 film canister, which I was just like, all right, I guess I'll do this because the 35 is already out of stock by that point. You guys think Mighty Killers might have gotten any shit over, in retrospect, all the fact that Rama's gone through all this? Okay, I don't think these are magnetic screws. Oh, they were a Bear streetwear brand. They pushed a lot of IG photography trends back out here in the Bay. It's died down now. Makes sense. I feel like, yeah, like he did a couple partnerships with Hibby recently. Yeah, I feel like the idea of like Instagram photography trends definitely is like a general thing of the past. Cause like, who even like looks at pictures anymore? You know? They do make a cool camera strap, but it's just a bit pricey. Yeah. I figured most streetwearish stuff that kind of gets pushed now is like, there can be a little bit of an upcharge. I think that's kind of just expected. I like a Pix. IG is still IG. Alrighty. So, I guess we are breaking this down, so all of this just comes apart, I suppose. Let's go with this one. I guess I could use that stuff still. I need to find it. Those little blocker, like those square things. What did I do with them? The square things that Randy gave me. What is this? Bitch, bastard, fuck. Alright, I just dropped a whole thing of pens and shit. Lamp, welcome. I wanted one because it's the only camera strap to be a neck strap and a wrist strap all in one system, but I can't justify the price. Let's see. Alright, hold on, let me zoom out. Lamp, we're gonna show you the welcome back. We're gonna show the good angle, but I don't think I can actually get the mess I've just made here. The fudge is going on back there. No, I was looking for those the little square razors. Kodatesh, welcome back. The little square razors that Randy gave me. I don't know what I did with them, and so I tried pulling this thing out, and then I spilled out a whole thing of like all my pens and little brushes and tools and stuff. Alright, let me tidy this up again. Apologies for the delay here. Depriving you guys of good content ASAP. Is this right? That killer's name I haven't heard in maybe 9 years. Maybe a nightmare for me. Yeah, this is a little silly. You guys ever watch that movie Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? It's got like 10% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I think it's like one of the best movies ever. There's this part at the end where I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. It's not a spoiler. In a heated argument on a balcony, someone throws off someone else's personal item, and then they show what happens at the very bottom. It's like it like hits a reporter in the head while he's actively like broadcasting. Hits a reporter in the head and he's like, "Ah, son of a bitch bastard." On live TV. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta find this. Gotta find those square things. Ah, here it is. Alright, so this is like not necessary, but since we have it, it's just like might as well. You know what I wish though is that there was some way to like, I don't know, adhere them. Jesus, like so that doesn't happen. Like while it's right side up. Night 10, welcome. Drop a toolbox and a half or something. It was a lot. Neck strap, wrist strap all at once. Can you drop the link? Is there a link? I kind of am curious to see it. Also, since we're talking about camera stuff, or just photography in general, I don't know if you guys had seen this, but Rolly 35AF pre-orders just opened. But apparently, for the first 2 days, if you were already on the wait list, they'll honor the order of the wait list. But after those 2 days, it'll just go in chronological order. Like, order. That was a really dumb way to say that. Anyways, so I'm like debating on buying this. What is this? It's like a brand new, like, Rolly interpretation of a 35mm camera. Which is really cool. It's like it's an autofocus Rolly, and it's just like really tiny, with an f2.8 lens, which is like those are kind of my requirements for a camera, like an aperture that opens up as wide as 2.8 and is small, like very very small. So like my Contax T3, I really like for that reason, but it's like my Contax T3 does act up a little bit just because it's an older camera, as most cameras are at this point. But seeing something that's like new and a brand new offering here like this is like actually pretty intriguing. But it does cost quite a bit. And in truth, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I think I might kind of be at a point where I might need to start tightening my belt a little bit. So it really doesn't sound too bad for what it is. But yeah. So I'm trying to have some restraint for, you know, my purchases moving forward. But if it doesn't fill a need, it doesn't fill a need. It just fills a great, great desire. But as mentioned, again, I think I gotta tighten my belt a little bit. I might walk back my interest in the Bowl Pangea full size yet again. On top of that, Novel Keys just had a sale, the pre-order stuff on sale, and I was actually thinking of possibly trying to get in on a couple of those. What was it? Including... what am I working on right now? You know what's interesting? Sorry, I'm kind of a little bit of all over the place. How many hats would you need to sell? I don't know. All of them? No, not all of them, but yeah, I mean, just in general, I think I might just need to, in general, chill on purchases. Yeah, I was kind of interested in getting like boho, GMK boho, GMK NTD. I was pretty interested in, but I might just need a chill. Okay, this spring, I think this popped out of here. Okay, so here's an idea I have. Ghost of Christmas Future. Ah, shit. Yeah, I might need to move all that. Whatever. Okay. So in this case, I guess I'll just remove all of this. Let me grab some trays. I might need a bunch of trays. Isn't Kono like dead anyways? Kono? Oh, boho? They were running boho? Because I know that Novel Keys is like running boho now, which is, yeah, I didn't think that Novel Keys originally ran boho, so I was like, oh, that's interesting that they got their hands on it. All right, spudging time. How dumb would it be to get a film camera but never develop your film? I would not put that as a very wise decision. I mean, one would imagine that never doesn't actually mean never, but more like you just might not do it for a few years. Oh, yeah. Ricky, I also did see that, yes. Boho did actually sell out pretty quickly, the base. So like even by the time I opened it, it was sold out, which was like just maybe a couple hours after they opened the sales. So I guess they really didn't have that many allocated to them. It's really interesting what GMK is able to do now, where it's like they can kind of just rerun a bunch of old stuff, and then like just run pre-orders like this. Because I know that Oblo's been doing it for some time, Oblo and Prototypist, and probably just because they're quite a bit closer to Germany. Anyways, by the way, Mango, welcome back. But yeah, to answer your question, I just imagine that like, cause there's definitely people who like, there's definitely out there in existence, you know, rolls of film that have just never been developed for decades. And if you just want to be like that and then have someone else eventually find your film and then develop it, I mean, by all means, you know, no one's stopping you from doing that, you know? Aren't these unsold kits from bad vendors? Are they? I think that some of them are. But I think they're literally like, they're just able to call in like more pre-orders. Like I'm not sure if these are like actually being put on the line or something. Oh, it's from my keyboard. I see. Like what I do know is that like, just for example, Oblo's just like had, and I mean it's probably because of all the bad vendor stuff, but they've just had crazy interesting access to to like sets and just call them pre-orders. Okay, so just as a heads up about what's going on right now, I'm breaking down what was in this S60 HG. And these parts are eventually going to go on the Heavy Grail Ghost of Christmas Future, which I think that because we'll have all these parts, that build will be really fast. But then this one right here, the S60 HG that we're breaking down right now, to rebuild this is going to be a decently normal length build. Just because I do need to get all of the actual topiary parts, which I do have just around, but they're not like tuned or anything. Also, I'm a little bit worried that some of them might not be clean, so I need to just track them down and find out which ones are the cleanest looking ones that don't look like they need a like a, what is it, ultrasonic cleaning. I'd hold back on the blue alert order for now. I really do want blue alert. I actually really do. And there's a part of me that's just like, man, I should be able to hopefully still try to allocate a little bit of money to that. But I'll see. I know that does run to like the end of the month, right? So I'll just kind of see how things look. And with that said, there is a remote possibility that I might just go and start selling some of my keyboards, like more of my collection. I had that Midway and that Rama up for such a really like long time, and then I ended up just trading those rather than selling them for cash. But I might end up opening up my collection to possible more sales. So stay tuned. That may happen. International kit, it gets pricey. Ah, I see. Also, a little bit of background on this board. I have two S60 HGs. Well, shit. I mean, maybe it might come to the case that I might need to sell one. I don't know. I'll see. But what I did was I got one in alu, like full alu, and then I got one in full mirror stainless steel. And the mirror stainless steel one, just in general, I think there were kind of like QC issues, and to the point where it was a little funny where they're saying like, is this like, does this meet a good quality standard? Just, you know, kind of show his position on it was a little uncertain. And then I think he ended up eventually putting them out after like kind of going back and forth as to whether he wanted to do it. But I got mine, and I think as the part that sucks is that I don't know if it was from him or if it was from me, but I noticed like a little tiny bit of damage on my mirror polish stainless steel S60 HG. What I ended up doing was flipping the parts so that like I have a unit that looks like the replica S60 HG, and then another unit that has it like in reverse. So like the other one has the mirror bottom and the mirror rear piece, but then the alu top. And then this one right here that we're working on has it in reverse, where it has the stainless top and then the alu bottom and the alu rear, which I actually like a lot. It's like decently heavy, but not too heavy. I probably still would actually like it full alu and then like maybe just sell a full stainless unit, but I don't know. We'll just kind of see. If anyone's interested in a full stainless S60 HG mirror polished, or if you're interested in the like full, like the replica of the alu top version, but then like looks like it, the rest of it is like a stainless steel bottom and rear piece, let me know. We can work something out. Keyboard hobby on a real decline if even Chris needs to downsize. Oh, I think Tony would be interested in the show. Oh, all right. All right, yeah. No, I'll if he comes by, or if you want to let him know, we'll just kind of see. He's been talking about wanting a show lately. I think even Savior might have been interested too. But it's just a funny situation just because of the weird stainless top issue. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. That's kind of it. I guess let me go look through my Real Force housing pieces here. Okay, I have a 91 UBK set. This is, I think, a 91 UDK. Wow, this is like pretty confusing, I'm not gonna lie. We got a bunch of shit here that makes no sense whatsoever. Why do I feel like I'm missing stuff? Sorry. Give me 1 second. 87U. I think there's a bunch where it's like it was dirty and I might need to clean it. This actually looks somewhat clean. This is from the 87. 87U55. So the UDK. Some Topper keycaps. Holy shit, why is everything such a mess and complete nonsense? Alright, so I need to slow down a little bit and just slowly take my time to figure out what's going on here. So I had this separated because I think these were a little dirty. Yeah, the UDK, pretty dirty. So I think these I needed to clean. Now I had the UDK housings in here as well, I think. UDK bought May 2024. The housings don't look bad. But the sliders themselves do. Now I think a funny thing is, so I'll still just put these together off to the side. These came from the 106. UDK springs. Unlabeled. UBK. UDK. U7. Unlabeled. Yeah, pardon me, guys. I'm not organized enough for this build. Tony, welcome. 106 bought 2024-05. Tony, word on the street is you might be interested in an S60. or like some kind of a show keyboard. Word on the street. Let's check the cleanliness of these. These don't look that bad. This is the 106. Now, a question that I have is, aside from this, I do have this random thing of, I think it's UBK. I think about getting one. Okay, so I have an S60 HG that I might be making available. Just wanted to throw it out there. Let me count these real quick. Do I have 60 of these? But it's a funny situation. But I also know that there's potentially, Savior may potentially also be interested in a show board as well. Now I think it's worthwhile to present to you, anyone here who might be interested, my situation. Yeah, I have an alu and full stainless steel. Full alu and full stainless steel. The stainless steel top is a little scuffed. And what I've done is I switched the tops on both. So the one where it's the alu top but stainless steel everything else is really looks a lot like the OG, like just the replica of the OG S60 HG. And that one I'm actually more willing to part with. If you're looking for something that looks like the replica, like an actual replica where it has different materials from top and bottom and rear. Okay, so there's enough housings for the UBK here, but I don't know where the sliders are. I think we can go with these. I might just punch these in now. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Fuck it. So there's that. Other than that, if you were interested in getting like an actual full show unit where it's all either alu or stainless steel, I could do that too, but with some caveats, which is that like I would want to keep the alu one just because I like lighter keyboards more so than heavy ones. And then on the other hand, the stainless steel top is a little scuffed. So you're better off just getting the one where I swap the tops, because the one with an actual good top is probably a little bit less, you know, it's probably just better overall. If you were interested, I'm just throwing it out there. I have no clue on how to price it, so just because it's like the part differentiation, you know, like I wouldn't sell it for more than, like I would try not to sell a lot of things more than either retail or what I've paid for it. But how do you price it if I just kind of fucking throw shit around? You're selling just the case and the plate. I have a Pro 2 controller and PCB on hand. I could do that. That's totally fine. Like if it's just the actual case and plate, yeah. But yeah, you would need housings. You would need to source housings from something like a harvested real forest, like the way that I'm kind of doing this right now, or you need to get like some Densys or PBB or Deskies parts. Bro, Densys springs are so fucking ass. I know that Randy really likes PBB springs. Me, I thought they were like, okay, but tell me why the Cala build sounds crunchy the next day. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really really don't understand springs when it comes to EC in general. Like, it's just so weird. I think EC. All right, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I think EC is just so. There's a lot of weirdness to it where it's like it feels like it's guess and check, and just like hope, guess and check, and crossing fingers that by the time you've put stuff together, hopefully it just sounds the way that you expect it to, and then sometimes it doesn't, and then you just gotta open it back up and then fuck around with it again. How tight do the housing sits on show plates, and do you always put housing gaskets? Typically I do, honestly. Yeah. The next build that we're about to do, 3Ju, by the way, welcome. The next build we're about to do, the Plato build, on the Ghost of Christmas feature. Randy has mentioned that the cutouts are so tight that you shouldn't need gaskets. So I might not do that there, just on Randy's recommendation. Aren't springs just there to actuate? I don't know. No, it's not. Well, it's like the idea of spring crunch, like still kind of exists, or just weird little springy sounds, in EC exists. So there's that. Like they are there for the purposes of activating when you press on them, like down onto the PCB. Yes, that is their function, but in terms of tuning and doing a build that you'd like. Oh, this is a B. I thought that was a D. This is the UBK sliders. Okay, so this is good. Let me look for the what is this? That's the 106 stabilizers, 87 stabilizers, unlabeled. Are honestly a little bit weirded out by where the heck this is all supposed to be. Yeah, shit. Jesus, my room is such a mess. That's UDK. I'm thinking that the UBK 2U housings might have already been installed into something else, and I don't know what exactly. Apologies for the delay, guys. Just still trying to work some stuff out here. Oh, interestingly enough, I think I found some already lubed housings. Springs also might have gone somewhere else by this point. Good Lord, I'm confused. Alright, I'm just gonna bring out this whole drawer. Noctom, welcome. So I got a bunch of domes in here. I'm probably going to put some better domes in this. Don't know what yet. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should put in some BKE heavies. I think I have a bunch of stray BKE heavies because I'm just like, I gotta put it in a good build, and then like I just wait around and then it's like, are any of these builds good? I think maybe tonight's a BKE heavy night. Alright, I just found a bag full of just random 2Us. I couldn't find the ones that actually came from the 91 UBK specifically, but I guess now would be the time that we could start tuning. So let's do this. Still really love this angle? Oh, you do? Alright, I can do it this way. You guys see Lamp's impression of me? What was it, yesterday? Was it yesterday? That was good. I didn't realize that like it was that obvious that I sit all crazy, but I guess it is. Alright, here we go. Oh shit. Slouch had me dead. Lucidity Way is welcome. Yeah, the slouch is crazy. I didn't realize that like the slouch was that obvious, but I guess. I mean, it's obvious to me. I just didn't know that it showed up on stream like that. But you guys all know. You guys already all know. I mean, you guys watch me more than I do, you know? More than I watch me. Everyone sits weird when other folks aren't watching. I sit weird when folks are watching too. Okay, some of this looks a little. I wonder if that's clean or is that lube? Well, I mean, I guess if there's scratchiness, there's scratchiness. I might just be putting lube over like dusty debris right here. But I mean, I guess if it's real bad, there's always a future rebuild. You sit 3 feet from the desk and just bend over it. Whoop. All right. Any more news and notes here? I don't know if I mentioned this already, but my s60 revival. I did get tracking for. Very exciting. So, more content on the way. Every time I realize there's like more keyboard content I have, photo stuff just gets pushed back more and more. I just built mine yesterday. How do you like it? Is it good or is it great? Also, actually, I still need to... There was a plan I had where with Klexis, I was supposed to trade bottoms. He got the purple and I got the green. Anubis! Welcome back. It's pretty. Nice. What color did you get, Tony? I might have missed. It's great. I still like it with PBT, even though I'm more of an ABS guy. You got purple? Nice. Yeah, so I think Clexus's plan was to get a purple top and a green bottom. Then my plan is to get a green top and a purple bottom, which I think is going to look kind of weird, but I think I have some decent optimism that if I run a purple key set on it, it'll actually still look good. Such a good purple too. Alright, so for anyone just tuning in, yeah, we got the funny angle here that a lot of people like. Oh, who is that? Oh my goodness. Lucidity Waves, what's going on, man? What are you thinking? Can't do that. Just kidding. Thank you for the big raid. Appreciate it. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody on in. How is it going? I'm working on a keyboard build right now in the evil lair. Tuning some topiary housings here. Mad Science advice. The GMK Goosebumps set comes to mind for Gios build. The Terror? Are you talking about Terror? I do have Terror set aside for it. To be honest, it's already bagged up and ready for it. Nice. I did most auto build tonight. Nice. How'd you like it? Sounds a really good board. I use mine 80% of the time these days. Only my second full build, so it was slow, but I got through. Nice. I put Cherry Spellbook on my Gios. Ooh. Yeah, Terror. Use Chopstick, by the way, welcome. Anubis, Lucidity Waves, Bitter Seeds, everybody welcome. Here we go. Alright, I'll just start snapping in. Snapping these guys in. Kikobo Nori, because it was such a good match for my Sonnet. Alright, so I'm punching in these sliders in. Afterwards, we're going to have to do 2U lubing, and then also lubing the stabilizer. Although I do have these housings that already have a ton of BDZ all over them, so I just need to grab a new wire, which I did find all my wires. I thought I'd lost... I bought a bunch of Deskies, like 6U wires, a long time ago, and then I thought I lost them, but I recently found them again. They were surprisingly not near any of my keyboard stuff. I don't know why they were out in the living room. Decent set and black/green ABS. Nice. Are those Nova Touch sliders? How did you get them? Oh, these are not Nova Touch. Okay, these are Topre from Real Force. These guys right here are PBB, which I got from AliExpress. I do have a Nova Touch, and I do have Nova Touch sliders because they're in the Nova Touch. But you know, I think I might just keep them in there, even though I don't even use TKLs. But yeah, these are PBB. I think there's okay. Here's a couple things. I think some people have some issues with them. I don't. I actually really like them. Some people think that like PBB is like a little bit scratchy, but you know what? It like honestly just kind of reminds me of like the whole like cherry black wave. So I don't know. It's like, don't people like that? And it's just like so much cheaper than like most other like Deskies parts. It's just like way cheaper. It's crazy. I have too much stuff in its spreads. I put these as 9009 because I love the way it looks on it, but I might switch to GMK Wasabi. It's on it as green case Dawn base. Ah. Yeah, Wasabi's chill. Wasabi looks really good. Especially if you're going like just kind of like a more some kind of more muted green. I guess it's different when it comes to that classic filter. Yeah, it's a little different. Like 100% it's different, but I wouldn't say it's bad. That's the thing. It's subjective, and I mean if you want to say it's bad, it's by all means. I don't think it is. Nice green with a brass bottom. I shine the shit out of Wasabi on it too. More clacky with the DCS on it because they're pretty thin and light. Yeah. But yeah, Tony, if you're interested, I would look at on AliExpress. I feel like the YMDK store has a bunch of EC stuff that's like cheaper than even other PBB vendors that are on AliExpress. But in all cases, these are all just much cheaper than like Deskies, for example. Okay, I might not have needed all of these trays. Eggs, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright, what did I do with those housings? Okay, 1 second. So I'm gonna need that. What else? A brush right here. Yeah, okay. Let's go with this. And then here are these wires I found, Deskies wires. I think there should be a 6U in here, but I'm not actually sure. No, that's 7. One of these is 6. Yeah, this one. I think the rest of these are 7U wires, which I don't know how often I'm actually ever going to be using these. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but... Savior, welcome. Savior, were you thinking about getting an S60 HG because, or like some kind of show board? Because you might need a fight to the death with Thrash and Tony. I might be putting up one of my S60 HGs. I might be making one available. If you were interested in, I thought you might have said you were interested in a show board. But Thrash and Tony has also said he was interested in a show board, and yeah, I might be making one of mine available. The fuck I am? Sword fight, let's go. Okay, what am I doing here? Gonna pull this out. Okay, so typically what I do, and no one here has corrected me, but for these 2Us, what I do is I'll take a brush and then kind of just get a little tiny thin layer of 205 and then just start brushing this rim. And then for this guy right here, I'll also start brushing a little bit of where I think the contact occurs, just around the edges, so it'll kind of be smoother there. I think I'm picking up Modern Mats over Bordeaux on that pre-order. Yeah, I may need to start, like I mentioned earlier. I know you're just joining in, but for anyone who's hasn't been here, some news here. I might be starting to tighten my belt a little bit on purchases, just personal reasons. And so, yeah, I was interested in this Rolly 35AF. I still am. But I don't know if I'll actually be getting in on the pre-order. Corn, welcome. Oh, I got Corn. I got something for you too. But after I explain this, I might be bailing on something like the Pangea full size next month. Also, I did update the store, but not fully. But most stuff is up. A bunch of GMK sets are up. A bunch of extra child kits are. One even sold earlier today, even though I've made no announcement for it. So check out the store if you guys so please. Do I have that command? There you go. Store. Yeah, check out the store. Oh yeah. Tees and hats also, if you guys the stream code, if you guys are interested in any tees or hats, feel free if you'd like to support. And if you'd otherwise like to buy some of my stuff I'm trying to offload, it's all up on here. So. And then, yeah, there's a chance I might be making some keyboards available. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, but oh shit. I just missed a whole stem here. I was laughing earlier because I got a fuck. Yes, I got that myself too. I was like, what the fuck? Because it's like for me, it said like Dane Keebs and CG Buen both have new arrivals. I'm like, what the fuck? I guess I'm as big as Dane Keebs to be in the same breath. Pangea is next month. I think it might be this month going on to next month. I got one from Dan Keebs too. Yeah, I guess there's a small handful of people that actually subscribe to my store on the shop app. A very, very small selection of people. And the person who bought that child kit must be subscribed on the shop app. You know? I'm like, oh, that's chill. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just interesting that people would subscribe to my store. Oh, this is This is not clean. These housings are kind of gross. Not gonna lie, maybe these need some. I might need to. I mean, I guess I could just rub off like with my finger. Just because there's only 2 of them, but like I already pulled out a dirty one to start with. How's the Flip 6P so far, by the way? As an HHKB guy, I appreciate the HHKB-ness of it. I do not appreciate the numpadness of it, though. It really, really throws me off. Not gonna lie. But this is, I mean, you know, you guys know me. My standard for keyboards is very stupid. Very, I don't know. I don't know if particular is really the right word. But, oh, yeah, Corn, so my update for you is if you are thinking of getting one within the next couple days, I would appreciate it if you could and wanted to add on some extra burgundy blockers for me and then just at your convenience send them, and I could pay you the ship there. But I did get a response from Daring Run who said, like, if you want it sent by e-packet rather than DHL, place the order and then he'll refund me $12 out of $20 because I said e-packet's only $8 shipping. So if you think you still need a bunch of time to decide, then I could just go with that. But let me know. That way I know whether or not to actually place the order or if I could just wait for you. And also no pressure. I mean, if you would rather not deal with me, also perfectly fine. You don't want to deal with my bullshit. Have to share an antibody discovered at UT Austin could protect against all COVID variants. Boo? Savior, are you pro-COVID? Is that where the boo comes from? No, not to the COVID shit. Oh, boo to me. That you don't want to deal with my stuff. Got it. Alright, well, I guess I'll just do this on the wire. I meant to you and Corn. Oh, it's pretty swaggy of them. I'm still waiting on a paycheck/new job offer, so I don't know if I'll be buying one in the next couple days, though. Bro, did you buy the hacking license? Broken Youth, welcome back. Love you, by the way. Appreciate that. Nope. Still several million points away. You guys know, I mean, you guys heard about Patty's Windows key story about her ex? I don't know, I just heard this the other day. But you know, it is expensive. It does cost 10 million channel points. COVID bad. Windows key story, have I heard it? Wait, what happened? So I don't know if you guys can explain it better than me. Anybody out here who knows it, but I think there's something to the effect of Patty had an ex like in college or something that she really didn't like, who demanded that who really wanted as a Christmas gift or something a Windows key, but a legitimate one and not one that was like, you know, the $5 ones that you could get off of like those like semi-shady websites. Well, Patty's gift was not as expensive as a legitimate Windows key. Anyways, yeah, legitimate Windows keys are expensive. They cost 10 million channel points. Gonna just cough up $100 for a fucking USB. I think this was probably... It sounded like it was like, you know, college budget. But yeah, a little weird, honestly. Alright, I normally put on 206, and I've been using BDZ here in this particular scenario. 206 grade 2, kind of thick but injectable. And here I am trying to use BDZ on this, which I typically don't do. I also don't even have my mat down right now, so I gotta be like extra careful. Son of a bitch. Okay, hold up. This guy didn't allow us though, he wasn't working. Okay, there we go. So, in this particular scenario, I just kind of have to hope that this sounds good, because I don't typically use BDZ on EC stabilizers. That did click in pretty nicely, which is chill. Bro, so amused at the keyboard that you're rocking right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to buy blockers. So, Corn, in that case, I'll probably just tell Daring Run, yeah, I'll just get the $8 e-packet shipping. Did I buy my own college shoe Manzine special? Yeah. I just don't want to risk it, like, you know, going out of stock or something. Sounds like a plan? Alright. So I'll probably buy that after stream. I'll see. Or, I mean, the other option is I could just fill that in and make this a Win keyboard and call it a day, because I might not be using this. I don't know. We'll see. I legit stole 3 of the keys I have. Microsoft has them embedded into the BIOS/UEFI. It's easy to cat that string in Linux and grab the key. You can do it from a sysrescue ISO. They were recycling some laptops at work, so I pilfered the keys. That's legit. Honestly, all right. How late is it? All right, it's 9 p.m. Is 9 p.m. late enough? All right. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm a big fan of work theft. Back when my company had an office, and the office was shutting down, actually, even before the office shut down, I did steal a sit-stand desk and also a dolly, which couldn't have made the office move out very easy for them. Before you stop using it, oh, that's right, I needed to do that. That's my bad. Remind me when we get to actual type test territory tonight. I forgot to do that the other night. I'm destroying a Pokeball right now. All right. Dolly sure, but how do you still hold it? It's like one of those sit stand, like you put it on a desk. But how did I steal it? With the dolly. Yeah, exactly. Savior. That's literally exactly how I did it. I found the dolly at the office. Because this was like COVID. This was COVID time. No one was in the office. And I didn't know that the office was going to shut down, or they were going to close the office. But, you know, I found the dolly. I put the sit-stand desk thing on the dolly. And then I took all of that home, and then I never gave back the dolly. And it's actually, I still have it. It's like outside right now. Okay, so there's that. Free dolly. Easy. Was building a test lab at work back in 2013. I grabbed a Mac Mini since they were sending them to e-waste. It was my media server that I connected to TV. That thing lasted 6 years, and for free, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Okay, so there's already a bunch of BDZ on this. Very cool. So I'm just going to put BDZ on this wire. And I think I can be kind of not super, I don't have to be like super careful with it just because there's already BDZ in the housing. And I might not necessarily want to over lube. I'm fried, bro. Free dolly. What else did I... Oh! Bro. Okay, I don't know if I've told this story before. Alright. Is it late enough? It's 8:55. Okay. So, I have one of those, like... one of the other things I stole was a Jabra microphone puck. Not you casually incriminating yourself. I stole one of those, I thought surely someone would have noticed that. DGen time this early is pretty early, I will admit. So, I stole one of those Jabra pucks, like a microphone puck that's like used for like office, you know, Zoom meetings and stuff. And it gets worse because not only did I steal that, I would use this. And then there was like, I don't know how to explain this. Fuck. And I'm also trying to kind of fully remember how to explain it. Like, try to remember exactly what happened. Specifically, if you had that plugged in, I think it was this combination of things. It was just like a very, very, very specific combination of things. If you plug that into a Windows machine and you use Microsoft Teams, it would auto pick up calls. Like, it would just pick up your Teams calls. And so, like, luckily I wasn't doing anything like specifically incriminating. It's just like I wasn't near my computer at the time that someone called me. Like, someone was calling me for like a work related thing, and I just like was kind of stepped away. But like, I just heard from like a distance someone saying, "Hello, Chris? Hello? Hello? Hello, Chris, are you there? Hello?" And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? So that puck is now locked away. What the puck, right? Alrighty, here we go. What happens to me, I just pretend my headphones are malfunctioning. Yeah, but like the auto pickup, like, of a call, it's like that is hugely like privacy invasive. That was something else. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna pull all this apart. because these domes, honestly, in my opinion, they're not bad. They're just not great. Like, they don't... So, here's what I'll say about PVB domes. They are passable. They are absolutely passable as a thing that works. But I would not recommend them over other dome options. But you need to listen to Dangerous from Lemmy, you will like it. I could write that down on my list of things to listen to, but I'm in the middle of this build right now. This is a critical build. Thought getting into Topiary seems so much more expensive than MX. Does it? There was a part of me that thought it wasn't that expensive, but then I realized that's because, like, you kind of get things like piecemeal. Like, you get them like bit by bit, and then it does like add up all the bits. As long as they're not as bad as the ones oh yeah, those were definitely the worst. The ones that I gave you, Ricky. And I have several more of those because they sent me the wrong thing. So then to get the right thing, it cost $1 to ship. So I basically got all of these wrong parts for $1. So extra junk giveaway prizes, I guess. All right, so we'll lay down some domes. We're gonna do some VKE heavies on this. Rare, ultra rare VKE heavies. Love these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these little 3D printed squares are like the best innovation in Topiary and or EC modding in a long while. I don't want them. I replace them with Deskey's rounder V2 blues, and they're way better. Anybody want these pieces of shit? It's more like, anyone want to try these? It's like, I remember I once had a teacher in high school who got mad because I had a textbook that like had a giant, what I guess was coffee stain on it, but it could have been anything. It was brown, and it smelled really bad. And I remember during class I smelled it. I was like, ugh. And then I told my teacher to smell it. He's like, you just said ew right before that. Like, what possibly makes you think that I want to smell this? Alright, quick time check. We are about an hour and a half into stream. We should hopefully be getting this fella done soonish. Then we'll start on the Heavy Grail Ghost of Christmas Future Plato build. And I'm hoping that to be a little bit quicker, but we will have to see. One thing that is possibly worth noting is I think that is a situation where it's really highly preferable to um, screw the plate in. God, I don't know why this one's like so troubling. Screw the plate in before you actually put the dome, springs, and then PCB on. This is just not. They seem like kind of troubling to put on these 2U domes onto the 2U housings. I could use these little craft scissors. Just like cut out little tiny bits just to make it slightly more space saving. Let's see if that helps. That doesn't really sit great. That's so weird. Okay, maybe that's good. Yeah, I think there's just like more horizontal space needed. Sorry about this, guys. I gotta focus. This requires all of my attention. Carefully cutting these domes. Okay. I think that's good. Not really. I'm gonna flip it around. Might need to go a little deeper in this axis as well. Let's just go with that. Jesus, that's really annoying. I don't really recall having issues like that before. Whoa. Wait, this one's already kind of pre-cut. Maybe this is what I need. This one's pre-cut by a lot, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of those there are. Hey, that's what I need to go for. There's another very cut one. Maybe this guy? I guess I'd already kind of handled this in the past. Kind of. I'll see if there are better ones as we continue going along. That one kind of looks like it has some cuts. Well, this is pretty dark, huh? Should I brighten this up a little bit? I feel like my streams have seemed kind of dark recently. Let's go with that. I can see everything now. Oh, yeah. The light, it's beautiful. They look the same as I always have. The darkness is an aesthetic. Yeah, sometimes it's just like when something's black, it just totally gets lost. Okay. I'm gonna cut this one a little more. Yeah, that's better. Alrighty. Tweezer is better for this job. So these might be PBB springs. Not actually sure. I feel like I'm plating like a really fancy dish. Quick time check is 9 p.m. Been on for an hour 45. Should hopefully try to have both builds done I don't know, maybe by 10:30. That would be the hope. And I don't know, I'm very much anticipating and hoping that the Plato build will go pretty quickly. Okay. So I think then these last 4, they are kind of bunched up. Oh, I was able to separate 2 just by dropping. I do notice like a little bit of debris on this spring. Alright, the last 2 I need to work to separate. There we go. Another little piece of debris on this one. Alright, got it off. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then just kind of set this down where we think it's supposed to go. And time to reassemble this. Hold up. Before I do that, let me just check alignment one more time. I feel like I saw that corner look a little funny. Ah, I see another one that has cuts right here. So that one was probably the one I was supposed to use on a stabilizer. But I did cut up more, so it's all good. So if I recall correctly, on these Pro 2s, this one never really gets used. I always wonder why that one's even there. And then I think this one also doesn't get used, but everything else should be clear. Yeah. Oh, also, Big Run did end yesterday. Apparently, participants got a bunch of bonus fish scales. The final egg count was double the original goal, over double. The original goal was 700 million eggs. And participants hit, what was it? Like 1.5 billion. Did you get any Chungai? I think in total I only just beat two Chungus trios, and only one of them was on stream. The other one was off stream. Hazard level max ones at least. Shitty thing is, at the very end, I was trying to get one last trio, Chungus Triumvirate. But an issue arose where my controller battery was dying, and I queued up, and then after queuing up, tried changing my controller because I have multiple controllers. And I was out on the home screen too long trying to change controllers. And then I got booted out of my game. And then banned for 10 minutes, which was like at the end of the whole thing. So it's just like I had no time to get last second Chunguses. Very sad. Alright, these are non-magnetic screws, and like the bottom is a bit... Son of a bitch. Literally what I was trying to avoid. Really hard to screw in. Fuck. Seriously? What's your deal? Just screw in. I understand NK Preorder had the alphas for Earth Tones, I'd be all over it. I think a lot of people probably would, honestly. Yeah, the alt alphas are really good looking, that's for sure. I'm not actually sure if I'm using mine right now, but if not, then I need to go and change them so that I am. I think I was just trying to find a board for which the regular alphas looked really good, and it's hard. It's really hard to find them. I think it's like you need like one of those like champagne or gold colored boards to make it look passable. Okay. Really tough set? Yeah. Agree. Alright, something that's appreciated, long cable. long JST cable here. All right, Savior, Thrash and Tony. Again, like I mentioned here, what I have up for grabs, I have two S60 HGs. One came in all alu. Watagaki, welcome. Hold on. So before I get to that, real quick, we got the Watagaki tee, Sailor Moon, middle finger tee. Check them out. Where is this? Watagaki, follow them on Instagram. Get news on upcoming drops if you follow. Buy their stuff. They sponsor all the sticker giveaways at the end of the stream. Anyways, so I got two S60 HGs from Show. One second. How do I do this? I forgot. I think it's these two. I need to get something on the next drop. I completely blanked last time you DM'd me. The Watagaki drop. Okay, sorry. Two S60 HGs. One is full alu. The other one's full mirror polished stainless steel. Did I put these in the right hole? I forgot how to operate this. Son of a bitch. Dude, I'm like super confused right now. How do you even put this together? Oh. Oh. There. Honestly, kind of depends on what you give the show board up for, because the current plan of attack is to get a Pro Classic, then eventually upgrade to a V3 case. I think I've been typing all night, but nothing has gone through because Twitch mobile app is trashed. Randy, I've seen like none of your messages if you were sending any messages. So sorry. You might need to repeat every single thing. Every single thing you've ever said, you might need to say again. I think I just... Fuck, what did I do with that little piece? There's those like little prong pieces, and did I lose one? It's not inside here. All over the place. Jeez Louise. Topre, that pretty much covers it? Alright. Perfect. I'm glad we're on the same page. Alright, I'm not shaking anything out of here, so must be okay, but now I don't know where that other piece went. I don't think it fell. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back to my whole story, you know, when I have a clearer mind here. Jesus. I'll be overly English if Tony ended up snagging it. Hey. Alright, so there's these two, like, they just sit there. I don't know really how necessary they are, but all they do is just sit there, and I seem to have misplaced one. when I was trying to figure out how to screw everything together. Let me very slowly stand up, see if anything falls off my lap. There it was. Okay, so it did fall off my lap. I do have my phone in my pocket, so I gotta hunt this. There it is. I just buy it and flip it back to you for 10x. Easy. Alright, and then we... Fuck, what am I doing? Like this. There we go. Okay, and then I think these are the big bit. Big bit gets screwed in here. And then as far as I remember, yeah, I never put on the feet because I didn't know how many times I was going to be rebuilding this, but this should hopefully be the legitimate build. And so, okay, I think after this I got to throw keycaps on, which I think is kind of a pretty brainless operation. So then I should go and explain everything here and have a more refined version of my explanation. Okay, let me go grab the keycaps. I'm going to be running the Amano, the Pisswasser, which is really cool. It's like a whole key set version of the iconic Clack Factory Oktoberfest situation. Right, so, okay, so let me, I'll explain that now that I've have all this out, and it's, So, I bought a full alu and a full mirror polished stainless steel. The mirror polished stainless steel had some QC issues, but at the end of the day, Show still went and released them. I received mine, and I, to this point, still have no idea if it came from Show or myself. Let's just say it came from me. I think this, the mirror top, specifically the mirror top, might look a little scuffed. I'm okay with that. But for anyone who might be interested in buying it, cough, cough, Tony or Savior, if you wanted the full stainless, I mean, you'd have to be aware that there's probably some funniness on the case, which I'd need to wipe down and then like hunt down. On the other hand, I actually really like the mirror top and the alu bottom and alu rear. It's like the inverse, like it's the reverse of what the replica would have looked like. And so I otherwise have the replica that's a little bit heavier and looks a lot more like the OG. So you can take a look at that. Like if you look up HHKB HG. So like there's this look that's like the original like HG that I was trying to go for by buying both of these. And I guess I could have just asked him like, you know, can you do this? And maybe he would have said no because he was worried about the QC behind this whole thing. I think it's honestly fine. Like, but this is basically what I'll try to like have up for sale. So there you go. I'm otherwise looking at keeping the inverse of this, which is the mirror top and then the alu accent and bottom. I think I might sell most of my Taupe collection soon too. Getting tired. The loose, what is it? Loose symbol? One is a fucking croissant, you know I need it. Oh, K-pop light stick. Gotta sell cup rubber. So yeah, and then I just need to figure out how to price it because I don't want to price it over what I paid for it. But that said, it's a weird way to kind of dictate what I paid for it if like both keyboards cost a different amount. then I need to figure out, you know, what is the top worth if I'm swapping over a top. Fuck, okay, someone tell me Bordeaux or concrete modern mats. Did you end up grabbing NTD? I was thinking of grabbing NTD, but I know that's a question for Tony. But I was thinking of grabbing it, but, you know, kind of... I'm gonna try to save a little money. I wonder how uniform all of these are. So like, this I just moved over to the right. I shifted every single one over one and then put this guy over here. But it's funny, the home row look like they have different levels of frost. It's kind of interesting. I keep forgetting that I have that Hello Kitty Real Force. I need another purple board when I got my Gias to pair with Spellbook. So this came with a gold... It's like just a gold colored extra accent key. Which, it's okay. I mean, like, it's a cool looking gold, but I don't know if it makes sense to throw on this. Blade X GMK NTD goes hard. Fuck it, Modern Mats says this shit can go onto the spider. Hey, is there gonna be a giveaway today? Risky! Welcome back. Yeah, we're gonna do another print giveaway. And then also, Risky, I did drop off, I think. I did drop off your envelope of last month's prize the other day. Other than that, I think there's still a bunch of envelopes, prizes I need to still work on sending out. I haven't yet. John Bond, welcome back. These are Amano Pisswasser. I have no idea if, you know, I mean, it probably, like, there's no way it wasn't, but there was a Clack Factory Oktoberfest keycap that I'm gonna guess this was based off of. But it's lit that there's a whole key set of this, honestly, now. So, yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. So this has gotten very fingerprinty, so I'll wipe this down. I'll hunt down some of the possible marks. Alright, my question now is, should I put a spring on the spacebar? I got BKE heavies in here. I guess I could just try without it first, and then just think that it's super light. Oh god. I don't know if I positioned it a little funky. Or if I really do need a spacebar spring, but it's like kind of binding. I don't know if that's an effect of how the keycap is mounting or if it's just heavy. Yeah, let's try putting a spring in there. Where is it? Alright, 1 second, guys. I have to locate the thing I'm looking for. I don't know where it is. Oh, there's a couple here. Let's just grab a couple right behind. Oh shit, I dropped one. There we go. Alright, I just found like 4 springs. Let's try 1. There we go. Is that enough though? It still feels like it's a little weak. So maybe let's try putting 2 on the stabilizers. I don't know if I like that. What if I try to put 2 on the bar? That feels better, I think. I don't think I need any more than that. There we go. Alright, so for anyone who wants a closer look at the keycaps, they're supposed to be like beer themed. And if you look at, I want to show this off because I don't know if I've shown this. Clack Factory Oktoberfest. Beer. Kim, Kimmy, welcome. So there was this is from Clack Factory. This was like a super old, pretty rare artisan. And I think there was also a skull. Oh, Drunken Skull, which was cool. Yeah, that one's pretty lit too. Oh, sweet keycaps. Yeah, so these are like super old, super rare, probably a bajillion dollar artisans at this point. But anyways, Amano made a whole set that is just this. So it's kind of like having 60 of these artisans, which is pretty cool, I gotta say. I gotta imagine there's probably some inspiration taken off that, but it's pretty cool. And I've been meaning to find, looks like the brass plate is seeping onto the keycaps. Yeah, I've been meaning to find like a home for these, and I think this is possibly finally it. And I do like this now. I had this with PBB before, and PBB domes as well. And now I've done the full topre build here with these caps specifically, and then also with BKE heavy domes. And I do like this. I do think I like this a lot better. Let's see if I could find any damage on this. I don't know. What if there's a chance that the damage is on the bottom case and I was just misremembering? So, Tony, again, if you are interested in possibly buying the other version of this, let me know. I would need to break it down. But also, I might just break it down regardless so that I could put it up for sale. And then I'll also need to find out if there's any damage on some of those other parts. But, like, it is, like, mirror polished stainless steel. It's like, oh, shit. Whatever damage there is, it's like probably polishable. If you are interested in just trying to sort it out yourself. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a line right here. I think it's this top case. And again, like, I'm okay with it, but I know some people probably not as happy with things like little damage like this. All right, so let's go and run some types. Oh, Ricky, I need to do a type test for the numpad on this guy. Antixious. Oof, this board. My throat hurted, but it's because SoCal is so dry. Really? More so than Texas? Yeah, I could polish, but I would want to do that. But would I want to do that is the real question. Oh, thank goodness it's just from the weather. I'm still recovering from illness, but feeling a lot better now. Weekend felt like ass. Yeah, again, I'll go and check. I'll check the bottom and the rear that's on the other one. But the other one is the one that's more true as a replica to the OG. And this one is like the opposite. Okay, well, shit. I mean, I guess I could run the numpad type test up here. I know Ricky wanted to see that. Ricky, if you're there. Let's do numbers? No. I don't know what it was at, but at night it was dry in Texas. I also fell asleep with my mouth open a lot. Alright, let me see. What is the numbers? There's like a numbers mode I need to look for. What the fuck? Time. Is it this? Special mode for accountants. I think it's this. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Oh shit. Hold up. How the fuck? Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I need space. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. I'm just better at touch typing the numero. Yeah, flipping probably would have been a smarter option for this guy. Like flipping the plus and the enter to the other side. A little weird though. But yeah, if you want to see me do this, it was only a 15-second test, but if you want to see me do this on the top, I could. Yeah, this is like way faster. Oh, y'all can't see it, but this one was like 51 words per minute versus the 18 I got on the numpad. Thumb runs into the long keys. I mean, I think that like part of me was thinking that was like kind of the point, is to have your thumb hit the long keys. That's what Savior was suggesting, and it makes sense. But like, there was another part of me that kind of looks at it like, well, if I was doing this with my right hand, I'd be trying to hit my thumb on like 3. And I think that was kind of a weird thing. 3 and 6 and 9. I think the enter key is... Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, but what's backspace? Oh, I guess it's that. Yeah. L's and thumbs? Here's my thumb for dot and 0, 0. I mean, it's like, that's such a ridiculous statement to me. I use my thumb for dot and 0, 0. Like, I don't use numpads. So, like I'm like way faster at touch typing the numero. Okay. So let's run. Well, let's get out of here. 5. What is it? How do we get out of this? Undo that. Yeah, exactly. Russian Tony gets it. Wait, what is this? I missed a bunch. Dude, it's absolutely dry right now. A lot of SoCal is burning from wildfires. Ah, okay. Should done yesterday. Orange, red, and yellow. She looks like fire. Oh, that's sick. No predictions. I might run a prediction for the next board, which is going to be the Heavy Grail Ghost of Christmas feature Plato. And that one I think should be a faster build. I heard I left just in time. Having macros for Southpaw is pretty nice. I think that that's kind of the other interesting part of it too. For space and 0, and dot on numpad. I mean, for me, it's like, I guess it would be for 3. I don't know. I don't even know. What about using numpad for navigation keys and whatever? No. Okay, that's clearly not a question aimed at me. All right, anyways, here it is, the S60HG reverse replica. We've got the brass plate, BKE heavy domes, Topre Real Force. This is from a 91 UBK that I bought a couple months back. Housings and sliders. And then we got the Amano Pisswasser keycaps. So, yeah, I guess. Here we go. Oh shit. Where is this? Okay, here we go. What y'all think? Let's do a couple of 30s. Dope. Love it. Sounds blocky. Pretty cool. Very cloppy, unique, like tiny ponies. What's the difference between OEM and high pro? OEM height and high pro. What's the difference? I don't know. Running together. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's just that it does feel a little different. It's higher. What the fuck? This is a perfect description. All right, a few more here. Alright, music on. Shorter ones. Last one. All right, that's the build. I like it. I like it a lot better than it was before. Yeah, it's a cool board. A plus. Tony, if you're interested in the opposite, we'll keep in touch. I want to work on the next build now. Everyone get your Windows points in? Yes. We're on track for 2026. Alright, so, funny thing is, I don't even need to bring out the board yet. I think I can probably just punch everything in right now real fast. Apparently, I don't need a gasket. According to Randy, I don't need a gasket this. Ooh, it looks like there's already a brass patina forming on the plate. Wait, fuck the projection. I think it's, yeah, probably because I have been streaming a little bit less than before. Alright, so let's just try to punch these in. Ah, that's a little... Okay, that one's a little loose. Let's try these guys right here. Batman9459. Thank you for the follow. Oh, that is really tight. The 1U. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I'm gonna wear some gloves. That's how tight it is. That is pretty tight on the 1Us. Just try to save my thumbs here. You kind of have to position it kind of correctly. Yeah, Randy wasn't kidding here. There's a part of me that thinks... So gaskets are supposed to make it tighter? I feel like gaskets are kind of supposed to make it not necessarily tighter or looser necessarily, but just like kind of a softer entry. But I mean, I suppose tighter is also a thing that could happen just because of like the extra little tiny bit of width to make it clip in. Gaskets just fill in the gap that were original gap they were meant originally for RGB housing. Interesting. So is all my gasketing pointless? All those times that I've ever gasketed? I feel like it's like, in my mind, it's also just made it a little softer to, not like softer as in like feeling or sound, but softer as in like during the build, it just kind of is entered in a little more softly. But if that makes no sense, that's totally fair. Again, also the other funny part is that the 2Us are really loose. I'm like, do I need a gasket there on the 2Us? I guess I could. Wouldn't hurt. I feel like it might be a sound difference, but I don't know about feeling. I'm gonna do it. Let's do a little 2U situation here. Another unnecessary Unreal Keyboards mod, to be honest. I think there is a difference. I don't know. I think probably there is a difference, but probably most so in the sense of what Randy's saying, where it's just like for some housings that I'm not already using, like for the R2s. John Bond, I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah, who is that? I wouldn't mind thinner gaskets. Oh, I think I kind of messed up. Oh well. Alright, whatever. That's like not the cleanest gasket look, but whatever. Okay, I don't know that this necessarily really fully improved anything, but it's chill. You say having thicker gaskets makes the board sound more quiet? I don't know. I mean, I guess in my mind, it's just like, what do gaskets in general do? Like, just as a very, very general thing, what do they do? And I guess there's just kind of like this sort of idea of like, I don't know, like vibration isolation? Or just like a tightness improvement? Maybe a little of both. But I don't know. Maybe it's all inconsequential, you know? There's like also that possibility that none of this matters. There's definitely a purpose for specific housings, but I think it was doing for all builds. Yeah. And I mean, I do too. I mean, I guess, except for this one, because, like, these are so tight. Like, and I guess that also boils down to, like, okay, what's the build and what have you done? Because, like, I've had my own EC plates cut. And it's like, well, you then are kind of, you know, like, if you're cutting your own custom plates, it's like, well, what kerf are you putting on the cutouts? What material are you using? Alright, I will probably pull these off for now, just because I feel like it's just going to be popping in and out. So, and I'm doing this because we just pulled this out of the S60 HG reverse. And so I know that these are all already tuned. Yeah, gloves are the right move here in this particular scenario because I don't know, trying to push in plastic into this tight of a space probably would otherwise be killing my thumbs. So for anyone who has these ELH brass plates, y'all might want to consider wearing some gloves. Save your thumbs a little bit. My thumbs have ever been annihilated a couple times and not by keyboards. Yeah. Save them, man. So I might be trying to resume a couple of personal code projects that I've like shelved for a long time. My chatbot and my ticker, while they work, I don't know how much you guys actually even care about the ticker. I always kind of refer to it, but I always thought it was like a cool, fun, funny idea, but I don't know how many people actually find it useful. Especially, I consider probably also a little bit weird because of your play controls are probably covering up that bottom section of the stream. I mean, maybe I could just move it to the top, but then I think the top is also kind of gets covered too. I don't know. But I guess I could have, I don't know, anything, any kind of overlay change. But also the project code itself is, especially for the chatbot, super monolithic. So I think that could be worthwhile to work on a big refactor. My personal keyboard portfolio, I might do another iteration of, it could look the same, but just kind of rebuild it so that it's something a little more easy to deal with. In theater mode, the ticker doesn't interact with the stream controls. Ah, okay. But yeah, I don't know how much people actually even read this, because it's like, oh, overlap, yeah. Because it's like, how much is this information actually that useful? I know a lot of people have asked is like, why not put chat on the screen? And I don't have the best answer to that. I have never had the best answer to that. It's better than most, to be honest. God damn, my thumbs are kind of dying here. Got a few folks outside having some fun. Honk. One thing I was also wondering is, should I start... I don't know if you guys have seen my collection. You can feel free to hit collection, exclamation collection command. I'm wondering if it would be worthwhile to start putting my artisans up. Was that coming from the stream? I was looking out the window trying to figure out. Yeah, that was from me. There's a bunch of, I don't know, it sounds like kids playing outside. I had a jump scare. God damn, it feels like it's still killing my thumbs even through the gloves. That's how tight it is. Kids playing at 10 p.m. I know, in a dark alleyway. Sus. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Okay, so real quick is, I don't know what's currently actually even in the build for the Ghost of Christmas Future right now. I haven't even pulled it out yet tonight. Let's go and check. Let's see if it's worthwhile to keep whatever that build is. When was the last time I even worked on it? January of 2023. Oh, it has some 2012 45 gram topiary domes from what I assume is an HHKB. Pro Hybrid Type S. Oh, it has Type S silenced sliders. One of my very, very rare builds that actually has silenced sliders, I guess. But, I mean, we're kind of just taking it out entirely because those, I think, were just, like, put into the OG polycarbonate plate that came from Norbauer. This plate, yes, the plate is just super tight, yes. To the point where it's just like, I gotta go back and check if I even push some of these in all the way. I think I have to this point. But yeah, I guess I could still go and use those 45-gram domes, 2012, or I could just use any. There they go again. John Bond, check outside. That wasn't from me. I don't know, maybe they're not kids. Maybe they're just high-pitched screaming adults. Dude, do you have any water balloons? Water bomb them motherfuckers. Kids are little menaces. Exodus, welcome back. That's crazy. It really sounds like it's coming from outside for me. Maybe preteens. You can thank the mic. It's an MKH 50. Wow, I think this went up in price since I bought it. Let me see. You talk about how kids these days don't have to tie water balloons. What do you mean don't have to? Is there like water balloon tying apparatuses now? Wow, yeah. Okay, maybe I think I might have gotten a pretty big discount on mine because I called in. Also, just as an FYI, if you're ever buying stuff from like Sweetwater, Guitar Center, Musician's Friend, Sam Ash, I don't know how many of these places still exist anymore, but all these like audio, like, you know, like music equipment, places like this, just order your stuff by calling in. They like give deals. They just give you deals. Like, it's just say like, hey, what's the best price you can give me? You could just negotiate it like a car. Like, you call into a rep and say like, hey, I'm interested in the MKH 50. I see it on your site here. Is there any chance you could give me a better deal? What's the best price you could give me? And like, these guys just knocked like 15% off. Like, of like some pretty expensive equipment. I have a Sam Ash like 15 minutes away from me. Well, if you want to negotiate in person, I feel like that's harder than negotiating over the phone. Wise Donkey, did I order the blockers? Not yet, but I think I will be doing that after stream. Daring Run responded and said like, hey, I can, if you want it by e-packet, I can refund you like over half of that $20 shipping. Yeah, these kids are lit. Damn, who honking? No one. I think that was you, Savior. There's no honking outside or anything like that. Are you getting a new board? Might be a black board to match with the aesthetic of my desk, but I don't know. The thumping. It's no honk in here. There's definitely also not a bunch of kids playing around outside or anything. I'm pretty sure they're the ones probably honking. Probably a car with the door open. They're just hitting it. God damn, this, I feel like this is not supposed to take this long. But it's just so tight. Although, to be fair, is this better? This might still possibly be better than if it was too loose and it was like gasketing, or if I needed to gasket. But there is the overhead of needing gloves here. Yeah, but there is also the reality of what Randy said, which is that because it's so tight, I don't know that I would ever want to undo this. So... Okay, let's make sure that everything is oriented correctly. I think so. Just checking to see if that corner is the same on every single one, which it has to be because I planned for that. Now the next thing is to see, is everything aligned properly? Is everything pushed in all the way? That's a little bit of a harder task because just some of them look a little funny, maybe. Or maybe I'm making it up in my brain. Right? Oh, I felt a good little snap there. Right, that shit's not coming out. Yeah, but the problem is that some of them might not even be pushed in all the way, despite my best efforts. Because, like, it doesn't look entirely 100% uniform as I go through it. So I'm just like, okay, what did I miss? Because I feel like I'm pressing it in all the way, but it might still not have fully snapped in. There we go. That one's good. Yeah, you might shave some of the housing off. Yikes. That's chill. I mean, this is just like a super, super chill. Like, I'm not even that huge a fan of, like, the heavy grail in general. But I'm just, like, part of me is thinking that maybe this will make me like it more. I don't know. What's the most flexi plate? Like, the flexi plate material? Like, I would probably say something like polycarbonate, but there's probably even more flexi ones like polypropylene. I don't know. I don't know what you guys consider. But if you're talking about for the heavy grail, I don't know, probably the polycarbonate. I got a heavy grail I need to sell at some point. I think I just need to like stab at all of these with my thumbs just in between. Because I think it's like, we just got to make sure that the sides are all pressed in. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was a good one. good one. The flexes of place technically would be the absence of plate. Yeah, true. Holy shit. It's just like, I'm just continually finding like ones that are slightly popped out a little. And then like, you just gotta find the angle that you need to like kind of really press it in. And then you really need to press it in. That's how this plate, how tight this plate is. Like, there's something fishy about, like, this guy right here. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm closing one eye just to kind of check. I think that it is good now. Good lord. It was like so ridiculous. Alright. Stabilizer time also probably going to be extra tight. Let's find. Oh god. Did you end up making that Keep Hut order? I didn't. Is the sale still going on? I think I might pass just entirely just because, again, might be kind of trying to save some money. I think I'm building / getting the Void 65 because I promised my friends I wouldn't buy any more keyboards for your loophole. Loophole, it comes Q1 2025. Good loophole. I want to build a semi-endgame board to satisfy for the year, and I don't want to get FOMO from missing either the Void or the Reverie. I can't speak for either of them. I don't know anything about these boards. As far as I know, they're not HHKBs, so others may be able to speak on their behalf better than I can. Yeah, someone needs to shut up those damn kids. I'm working kids all day. Let's use all 6 this time. Okay, I think this plate might not be fully straight. I might have bent it in the process of trying to push all this shit in. Dude, my aunt does get a large stick and bang on the ceiling with it, and you'll shut up loudly. Alright, let's go grab the board. I'll go void, like, block out those corny fucking page up and page down keys. Alright. Here's the board. Oh, well, I guess I put these Amano High Pros on here, and then now I'm not gonna have a home for these. Plate material, man-handled brass. God, what do I do with these now? Let me think about this. Yeah, these are the marbled. Give them to me. So I'm thinking about what to do here. Give me 1 second. There's also supposed to be some plan I have for what key set I'm going to be running now that we're changing this to like MX. Give me 1 second. I apparently had no plan for this. What? What? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Unused. MX. I don't know what to run on this. Maybe I was supposed to just keep this. Oh, Exodus. I gotta sleep. Just want to pop in. All right. Hope you have a good night. I think maybe I wasn't supposed to use PBB on this. Well, a little late now. I don't want to go through and take all these out and then put new housings in here. That's it's kind of absurd. I have maroon free. I have CRP black on black free. Creative black is free. Metropolis Midnight. I don't have very much free. I guess CRP black on black, but now I guess I have to re-box this up. And then, well, that was pointless. Yeah. I guess use this in a future build, maybe Vero or Type B, probably more so Type B. Another thing too though is I still have the Live Oak. I haven't touched it in a long while. That one I think just still has like the KBD fans white, which is like less bright white than like snow. Honk. They're pretty tight. I mean, my other option was I probably could have just kept these on here since I'm just not using this plate. Oh, another thing too though is probably a good thing that I'm doing this now is I gotta unscrew the top and screw this current plate in. That way the PCB is not in the way when I'm trying to screw it in later. You know, looking at this PC is like fully clear on the plate, but then the case is frosted. But I just think that maybe it would have been way cooler if the case was not like frosted PC. Switch Doc, welcome back. Time is it? 10:30. Quick time check, 10:30. I thought it was gonna be done by now, but probably gonna be a little closer to 11. Hope that's all right with all of you. BRB, you got it. Oh, shit. Oh, crazy. Kill Combat, welcome back. Kill Combat, I still haven't sent out your envelopes yet, but I will soon. Also, Kill Combat, what I'll probably do is, like, label them. Because there's, like, 6 envelopes going to you. And I'll probably label them, like, A, B, C, D, E, F. Just let me know as you receive each one. Alright, we got 1 spring in there. Ooh, shit. Oh, the lid. Yeah, oops, I think I was supposed to use taupe on this, but oh well. Okay, so unscrew this sucker. Honk. I always forget which one's supposed to go where, and I'm guessing it's you pull this off. Alright, so, and then yeah, this is where it gets a little spicy. So, I think the idea here is I'll unscrew all this. Oh! Hey Randy, were there screws that came with this, or am I supposed to use these screws? Randy, I don't know if you're still there. The Plato plate. You might have given me screws and they're just they're in my box somewhere, but I just don't remember fully. Yeah, probably just hunt through the box. I think you gave me screws, right? Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so most of this stayed on. God damn, there's so many screws. That's crazy. Alright, I'll just move this off to the side for now. Jesus. Pull up. Nice. Oh shit, not nice. Are these magnetic? No. Fucking straight to jail. Alright, Allie, who the fuck they honking at? I don't know. Maybe the kids. Maybe someone's honking at the kids. So Randy, real quick, I don't know if you caught my last comment here, but you did include screws with this, right? Yep, okay. So I need to hunt those down. Also, we are omitting, as per Savior's comments, we omit the spacebar screw. That's a big part of Savior's personality, is make sure that no spacebar screws. God bless. I feel like I've enlightened you. I mean, I don't know that I really noticed the difference, I'll be honest. I don't know if I actually do or not. Okay, so the box. Do you remember what it looked like? The screws you gave me? Because I don't know if I remember. Was it in a bag with the PBBs that you had handed me? Yeah, it was a small baggie. Okay. It's not any of this. Was it the baggie that had these little square thingies? I don't know. Oh, is it this? Ah, I found it. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it again, Randy. Okay, I'm hoping that that's good. Okay, so here's my thought. I'm supposed to put... I don't know. There's a part of me that just because it's like this already, I don't even want to change the domes. Because I think I could just flip this over and get it on. Yeah, I think that worked. That's lit. Alright. So the hope is this will go not slow. It's 1040. Alright, quick question. No, that can't be right. I was about to say, if, you know, Savior's whole thing is no spacebar screws from plate to case, or spacebar gaskets, whatever. There's a part of me wondering, should I omit the PCB, the PCB to plate screws? And I feel like that would be a horrible idea. That was probably dick and balls. Real quick, before I move on, let me get open Lightroom and Marbles, just before I forget and then have to sit through and update. Okay, no update from Marbles needed. No update from Lightroom as far as I could tell. I hate how opening up Marbles opens up Steam and then like a bajillion pop-ups come up. Alright, only one screw left. Alright, I think that is it. There's always that one that gets omitted, and I think we're good. Okay. Quick build. That was loud. Yeah, I don't know what they're honking at. Like... Alright, it's bedtime. Good night. John Bon, hope you have a good night. Ava, welcome back. You guys hear that? Shit, that's funny. Alright, let's go find some keycaps. I think it's gonna be... I mean, let's see our options. Of other boards that I might do some of this stuff with. Let's see. Like, I have plans for a bunch of other key sets to go on stuff, so I could do like CRP black on black. I could do red honey. I'm seeing if there's any other good options. Nordy Dolch. Yeah, how about I run that? What is that? It's like, Mommy, you're taking too long. That's probably why the kids are here. Some parents brought them here. Oh, throw panels on there. Do I have panels? No, I don't. Do I have panels available? I thought I used panels on something. Oh, it's on my HB60. Okay. Pull. Which key set for heavy grail? CRP black on black. What did I say? GMK Nordy Dolch. GMK red honey. Alright, really quick pull. 2-minute pull. We're trying to go fast because I want to be done now. Yeah, admittedly that was goofy. I think I'm not supposed to use these PVPs. Oops. I think I was supposed to use actual Topre Real Force. Okay, I did have a hander bite, but I didn't put that as an option. Okay, I think this is Nordy Dolch. Hander, go hander. Well, it's already not an option. I think this is CRP. Oh, fuck! I forgot. We can't do red honey. Yeah, it needs a 6U bar. So actually, yeah, red honey is now hander bite. Also, we probably can't do CRP black on black either, now that I think about it. But I could potentially do GMK dark, which is kind of literally the same thing. Because I think I might have a 6U bar for it, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Nordy Dolch, I think I might have a 6U Dolch, unless I've used it on something else. Shit, I forgot about all this. I forgot that 6U bar was a thing. In addition, yeah, this build is fucking scuffed. This build is way scuffed. Alright, red honey 1. Alright. Well, that kind of solves that. Is this already the 6U? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I don't even have to find it. It was already there. Oh shit. This is I keep forgetting. I did like a Nordy hander bite. So now I have to look up what that looks like. I think it's quartz. Oh, I think I like this. I think I like this better than the PC plate. Oh, I'm a fan. Oh, I like this. I feel like this just had a redemption. Didn't that Flip 6P come with blockers? It didn't come with it. I forgot to buy it because I thought it was just included. The way that, I don't know, like the Type 60 had like included blocker bars. Yeah. It's my Clexus! Hello, my favorite purveyor of news and notes. Clexus! Welcome back. We are almost done with the build, and I can go over all of the news and notes again while I put all of these on very slowly. My store is updated, but not fully, so I've made no formal announcement as of yet that the store is updated. But feel free to check it out. If you're interested in buying anything, just DM me on Discord and I can possibly give you a better price via Discord and PayPal than Shopify can. Possibly. I make no guarantees. Possibly. Yeah, not yet done. Because I definitely still would like to take some pictures of the stickers that I recently got, and also the two 2000 Mini SE plates. In addition to that, I am also going to possibly begin starting to tighten my tighten my belt a little bit, spending wise. So I might end up passing on Pangea full size next month. I'm still debating whether or not I want that Rolly camera, but I'm just not sure as of yet. But I have a couple days to kind of think about it. I may also be listing actual more boards for my collection. Start trying to trim down just a little bit. Yeah. 6P, Flip 6P blockers don't have yet, but I was told by Daring Run that he'll refund if I want to get it sent by e-packet. Q minus trimming it possibly just a little bit. Like I'll probably be putting up my QK60. I had a couple others that were just like in my mind. My Pandora. I might be selling my Pandora. Like the Pandora is a chill board, but I don't think that board brings me enough peace, honestly. My first 69 ranch hat is forever in Texas, so I might be buying another one. Right on. Sorry, but right on. I would appreciate the support. As I typically appreciate the support from all you guys. Tempo, I might be putting up my tempo up. And then I have like, after that, there's otherwise just my KBD fans, my old KBD fans D60. I forgot how I organized this. I think that goes there and that goes there. There we go. I like, okay, this build I like a lot better with the brass plate. I'm not gonna lie. Like all I did was change the brass plate and PBB and GMK. Well, I guess that's a lot. Brass plate, GMK, and PBB I like better than the, like it's a cool looking plate. The the Norbauer one, but this is just better. This is just an improvement. I don't know what to say any more than that. This is just better. I am like actually kind of shocked. All I did was change every aspect. Yeah, it could be changed, and I love it. Yes. All right, let's run a prediction while I list out all of the other news and notes for our good friend Klexus. Mommy! All right, prediction period up. Get your wagers in. Mommy! What else? Board of Theseus. We got the Lego Zelda set. Tina and I are probably going to build it at some point, but we're going to have to try to figure out the space with which to build it, because I don't know that I could like keep it on my desk for so long during this build, because it's 2,500 pieces when I actually use this desk to work. so there's that. Oh, Klexus, my Gias 60 revival is on the way. So when I get that, I'd be ready to switch bottoms with you. Novel keys sales going on. I was thinking of getting boho, that sold out. I was thinking of getting NTD, but I'm just like, all right, probably part of the belt tightening process. So I'm probably gonna pass on that. Big run finished. The global goal of 700 million was surpassed by double. It was like 1.5 billion. I don't know what I'm going to build with it yet. No one bet on the poll. He'll need to buy the license first. What else? Yeah, and then otherwise, we'll just kind of see what's going on. I might be working on some other more personal projects soon. Website revamp. Overlay, chatbot, redo. 1.5 billion golden eggs. Maybe add an artisans page to my collection page. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty. Yeah, I am a big fan of this rebuild. This is... wow. I'm like shocked. I kind of... there's a part of me that kind of wants to move this build into the Veracity to see if there's like a big difference, because that one's stainless steel, but this brass one is lit. Okay. Let's get the music off. Alright. Heavy Grail goes to Christmas Future. We got the brass plate, PVB housings, and sliders. 45-gram domes from an HHKB dated 2012, I think. And GMK Handerbite on the PVB MX sliders. It only took 5 or 10 tries. I actually really like the look of this board, not gonna lie. It's not bad. The goofy thing was like I actually... So they were really, really tough to press into the plate. Like to the point where it was kind of damaging to my thumbs, even through gloves. But I realized I was supposed to use Topre for this, and I forgot. I forgot that was the plan. So, whoops. But that said, again, I like this, so maybe it's chill. Okay, here we go. Let's do a 60-second test. The prediction period goal is 138 words per minute. Hopefully, during the test, some kids will scream and the car will honk. All right, here we go. So yeah, I beat that by quite a bit. Can't get over Lamp's impression. Thank you to the believers. Easy. Sweet sounds of cup rubber. Topre. I just answered that. Actually, I like to look at this board. Okay, yeah. There you go. There's the board. Let's do a couple more tests here. Alright. Kanye West scores 106 points against wheelchair basketball team. Easy WPF. All right, what do you guys think? I think it's interesting. I like it a lot better than what this ever was before, and out of any heavy grail build, to be honest. That said, it's a little bit weird. And I'm not sure if it's maybe I'm getting kind of distracted by the cars driving and stuff like that, but like there is a really kind of weird hollowness to it. And I think it's because I ripped out a bunch of the gasketing and the wool dampeners and stuff like that. But I like it. It's weird, but I like it. And maybe it's just because it's so different than what I'm used to hearing out of heavy grails that like I'm just so surprised in a good way. But maybe you guys hate it. I don't know. I like it. All right. Okay, that's the build. So I'll be driving this, and I'll just see if I come to like it or hate it more, you know, over time. But now it's time for a print. So let me just go and find something to print real quick, and then we'll be on our merry way. So 1 second, I'll find some. Did I print this already? There's some where I'm just like, I'm not sure if I printed these already. Alright, how about this? You guys ever been to the Circus in Las Vegas, Nevada? Here was some acrobat performance. What ended up being the mystery print from last stream? Oh, it was, yeah, I ended up printing something after stream. It was a Golden State Warriors, some kind of Midway. Holy Midway 60. I was at a Warriors Jazz game in like 2015 or 2016, and I just had a shot from like the 200 section of what I think was probably, I don't know, just some play mid-game. I don't know what it was, but anyways, let's just run this print. Let's see, actually, before we do that, let me see if I could get some better colors on this. Maybe I'll reset, actually. This is very, very contrasty. So maybe before that, I'll just pull the contrast down. This is kind of what I already did from before. It's funny, I don't know what this thing is. This might be part of a rope, or this might be a weird drippy stain from from development? I have no clue. It's probably a rope. I wonder how to get this, because she's so bright, like so bright white. It's like a little jarring. Looks like splooge, right? It looks kind of like developing nut. I think it's a rope, like to go along with these ropes. Should I need to send my film to you? Yes, you need to do that. Mommy. Worm? Oh no. This was probably better earlier before I did any of this shit. Let's try this. I might try to shift all of these blacks up just to get a little bit more definition so it's not so dark during the inversion, which is kind of what's causing it to be so much brighter. But also, here's another thought, is like, what if I hone in just on the person, and then maybe the inversion will kind of guess more correctly as to what to do. Not really. That really didn't work. Highlight soft. Subtract density. Honk. Honk. Someone said a bad word? Is that what they said? Someone just please get their kid. Oh, okay, that is a little helpful. Alright. Let's go back to original. It's funny, because now it's like there's a lot of definition lost outside of the performer. But the performer looks better, so that's chill. This shouldn't be this weirdly brownish, so maybe we'll try to correct that. This point, I kid doesn't give a fuck about your mom. What's actually happening out there? I don't know. I just focus on the print, man. I don't know. I don't know anything about that child. I'm chilling. Alright, I tried my best. I no longer care. This print is now going up for giveaway. So, if you guys are interested, let us know which one that you want. Patty? Alright, let's do Patty. Clexus, which sticker do you want? The only one I'm missing is Dude with the Gun. Oh, that's, yeah, that's Yotsuba. The other one from the blank stare, or the angry, upset Yotsuba. Okay, alright, let's do it. Hey. Alrighty, here are the commands. Buy my merch. Also, check out the new items on the warehouse find section. In addition to buying any possible tee or hat that you might want with that code, Hong Kong. Check out my sponsor, Wadagaki. Follow them on Instagram for updates on new drops. They're the ones that do all these stickers and also the shirts that I get to wear. Raid message if you're subbed, and raid message if you're not. Again, we'll be back later this week. So, all right. See you guys then. Good night.